Hi and welcome. How are you? I'm so happy that you made it tonight to this launch. I'm Rachel Holmes and I'm the creator of Kickstart, and I am thrilled that you're here tonight because I've got so much great information to share with you, and moving forward in 2017, making it the very best year for health and wellness, nutrition and fitness. We have got so much amazing information because, let's face it, we're bombarded at the moment with diets and juices and plans and exercises and gyms, and whoa, it's coming at us so quickly. Every time you open the paper, scroll through social media, look on television, there's something about diet, nutrition, and lifestyle. So where do you start? Oh my gosh, there is just so much coming at you. There really is. Well, I started Kickstart in 2007. I'm a fitness exercise professional for 30 years. I can't believe I've been doing this 30 years. And I've pretty much dedicated my whole life to uncovering the very latest research to do with nutrition, with diet, with lifestyle, with health, with everything that makes up health and wellness. And going forward in 2017, we've got so many exciting information and discoveries that we're going to share with you in your Kickstart program. Because let's face it, anyone can give you a diet sheet. Absolutely anyone. You can go home tonight and download from the internet a multitude of diet plans and meal plans. You can go on YouTube, you can get exercise programs, you can join a local gym. There's so much choice, and anyone can do that. And you will lose weight. You will lose scale weight if you jump on the scales every day and you follow any kind of eating plan that cuts down your calories. You will see a difference. But what happens when you go off that diet? What happens 6 months down the road? What happens a year down the road? And research shows us, and you might even know from your own experience, that you're either on a diet or off a diet. You lose the weight, you put it back on. And so many people are just losing, gaining, losing, gaining. And this all has long-term a detrimental effect to your health and your internal body chemistry. So with Kickstart, nutrition is only part of the equation. It really is. Because we focus on what I like to call the big rocks. So what are the big rocks? Well, you can follow that eating plan, but if you're not sleeping particularly well, if you are experiencing daily low-level stress that's chipping away at your hormones, if your hormone levels are out of balance, if they are very low, this has a huge effect on your internal body chemistry. If your gut health is not right, for instance, if every time you eat, you notice that your abdominals, your tummy becomes bloated, this is not normal. There's something going on there in the gut that we need to explore. How's your mental well-being? You know, being on a diet can throw up all kinds of different mental connotations. And at Kickstart, we focus a lot on mindset, your food behaviors, how you think about food. And this is all rooted way back in childhood, in how you've eaten as a teenager and in your 20s and your 30s. Wherever you've arrived right now, you guys sitting in front of me, wherever you are, you all have a history, of course, of medications, of illness, of childhood illness, of various food behaviors and thought patterns, of self-esteem and self-confidence, of that internal dialogue that you have in your mind all the time. This all builds up. And with Kickstart, we aim to unpick that mindset. We look at those food behaviors so you can step forward feeling empowered and feeling that you become an informed consumer. Because on Kickstart, it's a spectrum. You're not on it or off it. Of course, there are days when you are going to choose food that is going to take you closer to health. And there are going to be other days when you choose certain foods that take you a few steps back. And it's understanding that that's life. And we are not looking for perfectionism. We're really not. We are looking to arm you with the latest tools so you can make the right choices, so that you can step forward mentally feeling focused and positive and happy. With your choices, you can choose the right exercises for you that are going to benefit you and not stress you. So this is a long process and we take it step by step. Now, when I created Kickstart in 2007, I really believed that everybody just wanted the fat loss and the weight loss. But now going forward, 10 years later, we know so much more about the human body. We know so much more about our internal body chemistry. Hormones play a huge role in health, well-being, and weight gain. For instance, if you have been on a diet in the past, maybe you've put weight back on, where did it go? If you find that you're stressed, where does the weight tend to accumulate? Is it around your midsection? Is it around your hips and thighs? Depending on where it is, or it may be all over, that tends to mean that there is a hormonal imbalance. So because we offer you a more tailored, bespoke service with Kickstart through questionnaires and finding out about your past dieting history, we can tell which hormones may be out of balance and then suggest good nutritious food to eat that will help boost those hormones. So we can tailor that for you. It's really groundbreaking what we can do with nutrition. It really is. Sleep is huge. I do this talk all around the country, pretty much night after night, and sleep is a big one. And if I ask you, how many of you got an unbroken 8 hours of sleep last night? How many of you would put your hand up and say, yeah, that's me? There's always just either no one or there's a very small minority of people who actually are getting good quality sleep regularly, night after night after night. Most of us are wading through life chronically sleep deprived. And this is problematic because when you have less sleep, that has an effect on your appetite, your hormones, your mood, low mood, depression, anxiety. These are all foundations in sleep. Are you going to bed at night scrolling through your iPhone or looking at your Kindle? That blue light is going to be coming into your eyes and it's going to be having an effect on your brain. Your brain is not able to detoxify, so you never get that very deep REM sleep, that restful sleep where the whole brain detoxifies and recharges. And again, week after week, month after month, year after year, decade after decade, this could be the reason why when you get into your 40s and 50s and beyond, it's almost impossible to lose the weight that you want to lose. And let's take that health angle. If you can just change your mindset a little bit and think longer term, make 2017 the year that you make your health a priority. Because when you chase the health, when you aim to get your body healthy and vital and performing at its optimum, the fat loss will follow. Now, I'm sure everybody here is dealing with some kind of health, I say inverted commas, air quotes, niggle. Maybe something that you've been dealing with your whole life. It could be asthma, eczema, headaches, migraines, digestive problems, IBS, autoimmune diseases. It could be every time you eat, you feel bloated, your stomach swells. It may be constipation, it may be pelvic health. There is an unlimited amount of health problems that we are all dealing with on a daily basis. We go to the GP, we get our medication, we take the medication, we keep going. But what is the root cause? Now, I work closely with some of the world's most amazing functional medicine practitioners. And with functional medicine, it's about getting to the root cause. And we touch on this very much with Kickstart because when you look at the root cause of most disease and ill health, you know what it is? It comes down to nutrition and lifestyle. If you can just improve your nutrition, even 50%, I can promise that your health issues, niggles, problems will start to diminish. You'll be able to come down off some of those medications just with some simple tweaks, really simple tweaks. It doesn't have to be difficult or time-consuming or rocket science, just simple nutritional basics, just moving through one step at a time. So nutrition, of course, is key, but it doesn't have to be perfect. We're not looking for perfectionism. We are looking to help you be healthy. So many people are going through life feeling like they're swimming in soup. They have low mood, anxiety and depression. They've lost the mojo and the va-va-voom. This might be you. This is not normal. You might go to the GP and they say, yeah, it's your age, it's perimenopause, it's menopause. This is what you have to expect. And it's not true. If you can get the big rocks in place, I will guarantee you will be running around your area with no clothes on because you'll feel so good. This gift and this knowledge can unlock your potential, especially if you are feeling that nothing's working, that you're not getting anywhere with your health and wellness and nutrition. And we can help you. We really can. We've got some very amazing interventions that we can help you with and just take you step by step forward. We live in a society where everybody wants a quick fix, a 2-week detox and a 4-week here, and we have a holiday or a birthday that we want to look amazing for. And it's really all about patience, giving yourself time to absorb, to take on these new habits one step at a time. It's a road and we just move forward one step at a time. There'll be ways and days when you take a few steps back, and that's fine because you've got the support of a fantastic Kickstart coach who will help you and lead you and motivate you to push forward, and it will be so worth it. So where do we start? Where do we start? We start with the basics. We look at the big rocks. And with your 12-week program, every week we tackle a big subject and we help you understand that subject. And then there are habits and interventions and ideas to take you forward. Now with your nutrition, which of course is key, it really, and I can't stress this enough, it's not about taking all the way the things that you love. It's about doing healthy swaps. And it's about understanding that there are certain foods and food groups that cause inflammation in the body. Now, when you're younger, you kind of just sail through it in your teens and your 20s, and you don't see these inflammations, you don't see these health niggles. But as we get slightly older, the inflammation that is being caused by foods that we're eating starts to build up. You might have a backache or joint pain or arthritis or a knee pain, and you kind of just put it down to age. When in fact, it could be down to nutrition. It could be down to those inflammatory foods. Pull them out of the diet, even for a short amount of time, and watch. See how those symptoms diminish. You will be amazed. Asthma, eczema, skin problems just almost are eradicated in a few days. If you are sensitive to dairy, if you are sensitive to wheat and gluten, and these are very common inflammatory foods, just pull them out for a short amount of time and see. You don't have to take them out forever. Change the wheat, take out the gluten, take out the dairy, swap your cow's milk for almond milk, use your Kerrygold butter, and just see. You become a diet detective, an informed consumer. And then going forward, you make a decision. Do you want to keep that in your diet and keep eating it? Or is it something that you're just going to reserve for a special occasion? And this is where we help you identify what's working for you and what's working against you. So any kind of health niggle, the root cause often, as I keep mentioning, is your nutrition and your lifestyle. So we take out those common foods that cause inflammation and see how you feel. Because once the body is not inflamed, yes, you start to feel better. Your brain chemistry changes. You have more energy. You can sleep better. It becomes a domino effect. And of course, the fat starts to drop, the cells become cleansed, the liver is cleansed. So you will notice a huge improvement around your middle. You know, the bloating diminishes, the bloating around the face, it all goes once those inflammatory foods are taken away. Now, you'll find that many of us are almost addicted to sugar and caffeine and dairy. When we take them out, it can almost give us a feeling of, you know, going cold turkey. But it's only for a few days, and then you come out the other side and boom, you feel amazing. It's worth it. But if that seems a little bit of a high mountain to climb, let's do it slowly. For a week, let's look at dairy. Let's maybe pull that out and get you used to those healthy swaps. Feeling better? Second week, let's look at gluten. Let's pull that out. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. It's a spectrum. For example, breakfast is a really key meal. But if we think of breakfast as our first meal, and it doesn't matter if you eat it at 7 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning, it's the quality of the food that you eat that's really key. Good protein and good healthy fats. Now, if your morning routine is so rushed, so busy, that on the way to work you're getting a meal deal from Boots, then me asking you to have salmon, avocado and olive oil for breakfast is not going to happen. So it's a spectrum. We move you carefully along it. So for a couple of weeks, why don't we just go with gluten-free oats and almond milk? Yeah, you like that. Go for a few days, 7 days like that. The next week, why don't you do 5 days with your gluten-free oats? Why don't you try 3 days or 2 days with your eggs? Try scrambled eggs. Okay, do that. The next week, why don't you do 3 days with porridge, 3 days with eggs, and have a greens juice for one? It doesn't have to be one or the other. We can move you slowly down that continuum week after week until it becomes a normal. And you look back and the thought of having a meal deal from Boots or Special K becomes really alien to you because you feel so much better with that good quality food. It's really exciting. And this is where your fantastic Kickstart coach will help you, motivate you, support you, and help you make the right choices. We have endless amounts of recipes and books that can help you with your nutrition so you can understand why you want to eat certain foods and why not. Green vegetables are our friend. The more green veg you can have at every meal, the better. Green veg helps you, really helps with your gut lining. It helps the whole body, the phytonutrients, brain health. So key. So again, we help you understand how to get more veggies in. And of course, if you can get the family and your partner involved as well, all driving forward for health, it's going to make life so much easier for you. It really is. There's so much great information out there. It really is. And you will see dramatic results in days, really in days. It really is that powerful. Food really is the medicine. So how does this program all come together? How does it look? Well, as we say, we take those big rocks. We look at your nutrition, we give you a shopping list of healthy foods to try, make up yourself. With a little bit of planning and preparation, you'll be on your way. We look at sleep. We give you some sleep tips and hygiene, how you can improve your sleep on a daily basis, sleep challenges. We look at stress. Now, all of us here are dealing with stress, all of us. And in 2017, more stress than ever. And I'm not talking about the big stresses that we all deal with, the bereavements, the relationships, the work, they're the big ones. It's this, and research is showing us this low level daily stress. It's the woman you sit next to who's so negative. It's the commute to work that drives you crazy. It's the conversations you need to have, the life laundry. It's what you need to get out of your head and verbalize. It's the low level irritation, the things that annoy you, the things that make you anxious. We look at that low level stress, and research shows us that that low level stress is chipping away over the decades at your health. It's massive. And you kind of just deal with it, but it might be manifesting in all kinds of ways. Headaches, migraines, fertility problems, perimenopausal problems, menopausal problems, short-tempered, irritation, annoyance. All these things can be compounded by daily stress. We look at your daily stress. What is stressing you on a daily? Can we change it? Some of those are big life questions. And of course, we haven't got the answers. You have the answer. But it's to be aware of it. Because the more stress that we're under on a daily basis, the more the body is producing cortisol. And cortisol is that fat-storing hormone. It's the stress hormone. You could be eating a salad every day and running a marathon. But if you're dealing with low-level stress every single day, losing weight and gaining optimum health is like running up Mount Everest with stilettos on. It's never going to happen. So we have a big part of KSFL is to look at stress and how we can eliminate and remove and bring it down, that daily chip. That's a big part of this, bringing you back into that present on a daily basis. We look at gut health. If you're bloated, if you have digestive issues, what kind of foods can we eat that's going to help repair our gut lining? Ladies, we look at pelvic health. We look at all the pelvic area and how that can affect the exercises that you choose. There's so much going on here with your mental health, your well-being, and every week we have an educational talk and we have a different exercise regime, just 30 minutes, something different. It's not stressful, it's not intense, it's designed to help you elevate your mood and feel fantastic. It's a fabulous 12-week program and we walk you through every step of the way. You're going to have online support. You're going to have support from me. You'll be hearing from me, sending you emails and workouts from your coach. Our goal is that you become the very best version of you with the very latest information. Every week I'm researching, speaking to the world's most prolific health practitioners and functional medicine practitioners to bring you the very latest information. Take your time, be patient, be your own best friend with this, and we're going to help you get there. So I hope that's helped illustrate what this program is all about. Your Kickstart coach is going to help you with your questions, and I'm here to help you. And I'm really looking forward to helping you with your transformation. It's been a pleasure to have you here tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this talk. You can find me on Facebook, Kickstart with Rachel Holmes. Come and say hello. Let me know if you've watched the video. And I will be looking forward to hearing about your lifestyle and your results in the future.